Let's turn our attention to the Fighting Irish. They finished 28-7 overall last season and reached the Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament. Last year's freshman phenom, Hannah Hidalgo, is back for a sophomore season. She averaged 22, 6, and 5 and led the nation with 4.6 steals per game and was named to the AP All-America First Team. She'll have a strong cast around her. Sonia Citron back and her own 17 points per game, along with Maddie Westbell, who unfortunately missed the start of the season, as well as the 2022-23 AP All-America Second Team, Olivia Miles, back and fully healthy. We're now joined by two of them, in addition to Liatu King, coming over from Pitt. Thanks for making the time, ladies. I caught up with a few of you earlier. Hannah, I want to start with you. Yeah. When you have so many great players on your team, what is one part of your game you think you'll have to sacrifice knowing there's only one ball to go around?
Ooh.
What's something I have to sacrifice? I would say, of course, scoring. I mean, we have such phenomenal scorers, and that's okay, honestly. I'm here to win, and so if that requires me to score less points, then that's what's going to have to happen. But, you know, I'm trying to get a national championship, so.
We'd love to hear that. Great answer. Olivia, so good to have you back at Media Day, back healthy. Can you just take us into last season? Yes, your recovery, but more being on the same team, the same bench with Hannah, seeing what she was doing, but also giving her some, you know, maybe veteran wisdom, that kind of thing. Walk us through what went on there.
Yeah, I missed all my girly pops. I missed playing with them, and I missed being on the court with them. But no, I was able to watch Hannah grow. She's done an incredible job of just learning the game, being a vocal leader, you know, carrying herself with such grace. And I was proud to see her move through those challenges and those early struggles, and then be able to come out and lead a team to an ACC championship and deep into the tournament.
King, my question is for you, man. With all this honesty and truthfully, with this greatness that's around you, the players and the team, what do you see your role as, you know, coming and fitting in with this team?
Honestly, I'm trying to do whatever needs to be done. So whether that's scoring, whether that's stopping a proficient forward, whether that's getting a rebound, anything, you know. The way I see it is no job is too big or too small, especially if our goal is to win a national championship, so nothing can be overlooked.
Olivia, how tough was it to be away from the game, and what did you learn about yourself just because you're able to have some reflection, seeing the team have success, and now being able to be a part of it?
Yeah, as you said, I had time to kind of reflect. I gained so much appreciation and gratitude for the game. You know, knowing that it can be taken away like that definitely puts things into perspective for you. So I learned a lot as a person, where I can grow, parts of my identity that needed to be developed, and I really worked on that during my time off.
Hannah, you had, without a doubt, one of the best freshman seasons we've ever seen, I think, in the game, not just in the ACC. So how do you build off of that, right? You had this amazing year, and then you're going into year two. What have you been working on?
Yeah, I think I built off it by just being consistent. I know Coach Ivey talked about consistency and just not being complacent with where I'm at and what I did last year. You know, it's always room for improvement. So, of course, being more consistent in my three-point shot and, of course, working on my left hand is something that I was working on in the offseason, along with getting stronger, getting faster. So just being consistent next year.
How were the practices? It looked like y'all very competitive.
Y'all got some talent.
What's the atmosphere at practice? That's what I really want to know.
Man, it's very competitive. It's extremely competitive. We have a group of competitors, and it's exciting. It's fun. The chemistry is there. We're always talking. We're excited. We're ready to get on the floor.
Yeah, and to add to that, I would say the motto or the idea behind our practices is for the practices to be harder than the games. So we want to create that adversity in practice. And so, you know, doing that so when we play these games, it's not as hard as practice, and it's easy, you know.
Is that something that all three of you ladies wanted to put out there and make known that you guys want to win a national championship? All of you have mentioned and you're leaning forward into that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's our mind. That's our goal. You know, we have the pieces to do so. We have the skill set. We have transfers. We have freshmen. We have injured people coming back. And so that's our goal, because if it's any time to do it, it's this year.
And what about for you guys? I mean, Liatu, I know coming to Notre Dame, I'm sure that was one of your main goals. And then Olivia being able to come back. Is that something you guys have written down somewhere? Like, because some teams don't really talk about it, right? But you guys seem to be talking about it.
Yeah, because, well, personally, I believe in you got to put things out. You got to manifest it. You got to put it in. You got to speak it. The tongue is heavy. And so, you know, for us to we know what our goals is. We all have to be in agreement. We all have to be on one accord as to what our goal is. It isn't just to make the tournament. It isn't to just make it the Final Four, because, again, you know, once you make the Final Four, then what? Our goal is to get to the championship and win a championship.
Yeah, as Tu said, I think it's important that we're all in agreement. You know, we all have to be bought into the same mission, to the same goal. In order to get it done, you know, we're only as good as, you know, the weakest person, or the person that's, you know, least bought in. So as long as we're all on the same page and we're all working hard, and like we were talking about, making practices hostile environments where we can grow and push through adversity, the sky's the limit. And, you know, we know those expectations, but we're fully ready to tackle them.
Yeah. I know for you guards, do y'all hear that, oh, it's not enough basketballs on this team? Like, how are they going to make it work? And, you know, to be honest, I mean, you both are great, and you both are, like, ball dominant. How do you really just block out all that noise and just really just keep it within the team and get it done?
Yeah, I think it's about putting your goals to the side and, you know, doing what's best for the team. And, you know, Olivia's a phenomenal guard, and, you know, I'm a good guard. And so, you know, we played in practice, and we're playing together, and the chemistry is there. Olivia can see the floor so well, unlike any other guard, and just her ability to, you know, finesse and get through the defense and be able to kick out, and, you know, me being able to, you know, score the basketball. I think it's something that's dangerous. Again, we put our pride to the side, and we do what's best for the team.
Yeah, you know, Hannah and I both understand that when we're on the same page, it's a scary sight. And when we can both collaborate and, you know, obviously there's going to be adversity that we're going to hit. Heat of the moment, things are going to happen, as, you know, any person in the country goes through. But as long as we can stay on the same page and recognize that we're in this together, and her and I, like I said, working will ultimately lead to great things and great benefits for our team. That's just our top priority, so we're trying to block out the noise.
You don't have to give too much away, but is it going to be very much a mentality of whoever gets the ball go? Is that kind of, I know you rebounded so well from the guard position. Is that kind of what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just not with Hannah and I. That's with you know,
Sony,
who grabs the ball and she pushes in
she
transition, and Maddie's getting to that point.
Yeah.
Comfortable with her game, and Sony is very comfortable. You know, she's had to run the point multiple times.
So what you saying is y'all dangerous. 1 through 5. You don't got to say it. I'll say it.
I think it's obvious.
So when I look at your schedule, when I look at your ladies' schedule, and even if you were going to rank the top 5 games in the ACC, safe to say that Notre Dame could probably have 3 of the top 5 games. You have UConn in addition to USC. What is your excitement level? Yes, you take it one game at a time, but in order to be the best, you want to beat the best.
Yeah.
So what does that feeling feel like for you? And I'll start off with you, Hannah, because it was all about you and Juju last year. Tight race. We had you as the Rookie of the Year. But neither here nor there. There's a lot of things we can get into. But for you, how much are you looking forward to those games?
Yeah, I'm extremely excited, and of course to play against, you know, somebody like Texas, who my best friend plays on that team. And so, you know, just playing against these top teams with the best girls in the country, I mean, it's super exciting. And, you know, we kind of want to go in with that mindset that we're going to dominate and that we're going to beat this team. So, you know, I'm excited to play these top teams.
I'm glad you mentioned the Texas game, too, because that game with Madison Booker and Rory Harmon, these games are, I'm just so excited for all of them. But, Liatu, I want to ask you, you remind me, you're saying, like, okay, I want to do whatever the team needs, my role. It's giving me some Taylor Soule vibes with Virginia Tech, and I mean that with the utmost compliment, because she was great for Virginia Tech in their Final Four run. What was it about Notre Dame for you? You had a great year at Pitt, ACC Most Improved Player. Why Notre Dame? Why this program?
Well, it starts off with the coach. Coach Ivey is a phenomenal person and a great coach. She brought me here. She's the same person who recruited me. She hasn't changed up or anything like that. And then the team here, I feel like, well, I also wanted to be able to play in that on that national stage. And again, I couldn't see myself doing it with nobody other than these two and my other teammates.
Yeah, well, Hannah, like Kelly said, you had a phenomenal season. What are some things in the offseason that you worked on? You say, you know what, I really need to get better at this. It's going to be hard for me to say because, I mean, you were great out there this season. But what are some personal things that you really worked on that you definitely know you need to work on?
My left hand. I think that was obvious. You know, NC State, last time they played them, they forced me left, and I didn't know what to do with myself. But I think, yeah, just being more comfortable going my left. It's not that I couldn't do it. It's just that I wasn't comfortable doing it. And if they weren't stopping me going right, I'm going to take that. So now just being comfortable going both ways. So now it's even harder to guard. And, of course, being more consistent. in my three-point shot or just my jump shot in general. I know me and my position coach, we're constantly in the gym just getting up reps, just making sure that, you know, I'm being more consistent in my shot.
So we're going to have some fun with you ladies. We're going to go to the wheel shortly. But I do want to get a quick thought on this, though, because I saw you on the jugs machine.
Oh,
you got some hands, Liv. Okay, you got some hands. And I know you played football a little bit when you were younger. What did you think about Olivia's catching skills, Liatu?
It was good, actually. It was good. I didn't think. I didn't.
Here it is.
No,
That's
so
crazy.
look, she got the gloves, so I
Yeah.
don't know how much of the glove.
no.
Pros wear
the
gloves
one
too,
hand,
though.
though.
It was the one hand
The
for
one
me.
hand was crazy.
The one
though. I
hand
was
was
like, oh my
crazy.
goodness.
Good God.
Crazy.
The one hand was
You're a
crazy.
tough judge.
But
You're like
I
one of those
still-
dunk
yeah.
contest judges. That was a 6.
Nah, but I think she. It's so funny. We talked about like if we were to play football, what position? I really see her as a quarterback. Like
Yes.
just
Yeah.
the way her game would like. You see how she is as a point guard. So I just think she would be a great quarterback.
QB, receiver, running back.
Exactly.
I can see it right there. Marcus Freeman. Marcus Freeman says, "Sign me up."
Hey, that'd be the best backfield. Believe that. All right, so we're going to spin the wheel. Who wants to go first?
Oh.
Go ahead, take it away, Liv.
Okay.
All right.
You're
do it.
closest.
Go ahead, Zoe.
Yeah, take that
no,
out.
you're good. You're good. Zoe's
Oh,
spinning
Zoe's
it.
good. No,
yeah,
oh,
you're good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Shout out Zoe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, where's it gonna go?
All right, here we go.
Nope.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
a bold
A bold prediction.
What does that mean?
That means that you have to make a bold prediction this season for your team.
Come on, Liv, get bold.
This isn't bold though, because
Oh.
That's
we're
what I'm
here.
talking
You know
about.
what I mean?
What
Like,
what isn't bold?
What isn't bold? You're
like
saying it
Final
without.
Four.
Oh, wait, but that just Final Four?
Oh
Just
no,
Final Four?
obviously national champion, but manifesting the Final Four to a national championship.
Okay, can I let me
Bold
add off the
predictions.
bold prediction because we've talked about you guys. We've talked about Maddie, Sony. Give me someone else. Give me a name in that depth y'all were talking about. Be bold with it. Who's going to step up that we don't expect?
Tu and Hannah and I have talked about this, that we think Liza is going to be really, really good for us. You know, a vet at Marquette, transfer with all her experience, was great for them, and she just brings a different work ethic, professionality, and just wisdom to the game that we're looking for. You know, she's obviously getting more comfortable with us and playing with just such dynamic guards around her, but she's going to be really good, and you guys should look out for her.
All right, we got one more spin. Zoe, spin the wheel. Depending on what it falls on.
Maybe we'll make Hannah
We'll
and
make Hannah
Liatu.
and
She gonna
Liatu.
go
You
draw
both
the-
want to do it? Okay,
mascot.
bet.
Uh-oh.
Don't be coach.
Uh-oh.
Please don't be coach impression.
Oh, yes.
You just said
And Hannah said that she didn't want to.
Goodness, yo.
Here we go.
We done did this.
That's so funny. Okay, I wish I had my phone coach impression. Let's take a picture.
Oh my goodness. That's
I don't like that. Let's delete that one. Delete that one. Smile, smile.
That was good.
That's good. That's good.
That's
That's
good.
good. That's
Yeah.
good.
You have nothing to add? That's
I have
it?
nothing. We've done every single impression of Coach Ivy. She's trying to change up her personality. And I love her so much.
Because you guys have her down so
We
well.
really
Yeah.
do.
She's
Makes
really
sense.
big into selfies.
Absolutely.
Yeah, wherever she goes, she's documenting.
She sure is posting that on
You'll see
IG.
some
Look at her
tonight.
IG.
Yeah, you're gonna see it literally.
You'll
It's
see
probably on her
something.
Instagram story right now as we speak.
I give that a 10 out of 10. Great impersonation. Appreciate the time. Hannah,
Thank you,
Liatu, and Olivia. Best of luck this season and stay healthy, ladies.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Final Four,
Appreciate
national
it.
championship. Get bold
Yes,
on it.
sir.
Get bold.